What's up guys, Chaz Guy here, and today I have a very exciting video regarding the new Only in Battlefield 4 Anthem TV trailer. Originally, this video was supposed to be about the changes that was implemented after the beta ended, but this trailer got released, so I will do an analysis on this trailer. And then later this week, I will upload the beta changes video, and I hope you guys stay tuned to my channel for that. So let's get started with this analysis, and since this trailer contains a lot of reused footage and footage that is irrelevant, I decided to cut them out and only put the new and important footage in this analysis. The first shot we have is of Flood Zone. You can see the US engineer is holding an AK-U12 with a red dot sight, a potato grip, and I believe a laser and flashlight combo. The engineer is shooting at a couple enemies down below him which are on quad beds, and later in this trailer this engineer will shoot an RPG into the dam and that would flood the map. Lastly, you can also see on the low right hand corner there are some ramps for you to go over the ledge of the river, and I think that would be pretty fun to try to do some stunt jumps on. Moving forward, the next shot we have is of Goldman Railway, and we can see a Russian T-90A taking down the Chinese Type 99 MBT, and I also believe there's some sort of bombing run happening because we can see in the last frame everything around the Type 99 is exploding. The next shot we have is of the map Operation Locker. The main player is a support and he's holding the M60E4 with a holographic sight and maybe even more attachments on the bottom or on the side, but we can't see what it is because the magazine is too big. We can also see the recon soldier firing the Scout Elite with a 6x CL6X scope on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we can see another support and he is holding the XM25 grenade launcher. Again, we move back to Operation Locker with probably the same M60E4 soldier. He is running through the cloud of smoke, probably set off from an exploding fire extinguisher or a smoke grenade, and clearly there is an assault soldier in front of him, but I don't know what he is holding in his hands. Going in order down the list, the next shot is of the map Zavod 311. We can see the player is holding the M26 mass shotgun with a red dot sight, and this means he's an assault. There's obviously also the M1 Abrams just in front of you, and the explosion that occurred on the right side actually came from a H6J Little Bird crashing and exploding. And lastly, we can see the support player running through the explosion, but that isn't anything too special. This shot really gives us a feel of this new map, and it is just like how it is described, an old Soviet tank factory, and you can really tell the age of this map from the broken windows from up top. Moving on to another shot of Operation Locker, we can see a bunch of US soldiers rushing into the circle part of the map. There is one recon and one support on the left side, and on the right side there is the engineer, but he's very blurry and I can barely see him even if I watch the video frame by frame. The player you're looking at is an assault holding the CC805 with I believe an ACOG sight, tinted iron sight, and the M26 shotgun on the bottom of the weapon. I'm sure in the final game in this map there will be lots of fighting for this part of the map since it is the center of the map. Now here's the shot I talked about with the same engineer blowing up the wall or dam with an RPG. And here you can clearly see an RPG flying into the wall, but in the next shot you can first see a missile which is much larger striking the wall and destroying it. Then you'll see the second rocket hit, and this rocket is much smaller than before, and the rocket destroys the red support thing. So I would think in the game it will require more than one rocket to break this wall. Way different than what DICE has said that how you can change the map with one precise shot. The next shot is the good part. You can clearly see a wall or a dam breaking and the water is rushing in towards the city, but the thing is I have noticed this is not the same wall as before. As I have watched frame by frame, you can clearly see there's no debris around the wall and there's also no ramps at the bottom. So this is very strange to me and I have a theory about this. I believe in Flood Zone in the final game has several walls or dams or whatever we want to call it to break in order for the city to be fully flooded. And I believe this is the biggest wall of all of them to break. So if I am right, and if someone blows up the wall, the water level will start to raise and probably not enough for players to use their boats and you can still probably walk around. Then a few more walls break and it'll turn on to rooftop fighting and water-based vehicular warfare. Again, this is just a theory, but it does make sense for DICE to put several walls so they can slow down the evolution. And if you have your own opinions or if you agree with me, please leave a comment down below. Next, we have a new shot of Operation Locker, and we're actually outside in this shot. This just gives you a feel of the range of environments for this map has to offer, from extreme close quarters and then longer range engagements. We can also see 2 US soldiers. One is an assault with a SCAR H and a HD-33 sight, an angle grip, and a flashlight on the side. The support next to the assault is holding the Type 88 LMG with again a HD-33 sight and a suppressor. Then the shot later will show the support soldier shooting at the concrete, and a rocket comes flying in and it makes the concrete explode. The next shot, if I have to say so myself, is pretty epic. There are 5 vehicles on the map, 2 attack helicopters, and one is the Russian faction Mi-28 and the other one is the Chinese faction Z-10. There are also 2 tanks. One is of course the T-90A and the other one, which just got blown up, is the Type 99 MBT. Lastly, we can see a jet coming down, sweeping in for the kills, and it's the Chinese Q-5 ground attack jet. This shot just shows a lot of chaos happening, and I believe this is the true battlefield we've all been waiting for. The next shot passes by really quickly. This is of the American H-6J Lowbird, and you're actually in the passenger seat. At a quick glance, you may think this is Sea of Shanghai because of the skyscraper in the back, but this is actually flood zone, and you can see down below the dam breaking open. Here again, we're on Goldman Railway, and we can see the T-90A is getting shot by the Z-10, and the Z-10 seems to be crashing down, but this is nothing too out of the ordinary. The next shot, we're continuing from the dam breaking. You can see the quad bikes are trying to escape the water, and the Chinese assault soldier's quad bike is jumping into the water as he is getting fired upon by the American quad bike, which is white and is carrying 2 assaults. There's also a medkit on the bike which you can put on to heal yourself just like you can in Battlefield 3. But I'm not sure what the American assault on the passenger seat is holding in his hands, but my best guess, this is the ACE-53 CQB carbine, but I'm not too sure. Again, with the large vehicular warfare in Goldman Railway, you can see the Su-25 TM and the Mi-28 come in for strafing runs, and there are also 2 T-90As on the ground giving support to attack the small village. This, I just have to point out, just looks again pretty epic and feels like you are actually on the battlefield. In the second last shot, we'll see 2 Russian soldiers. One is an engineer, and he is holding the ACWR with an angle grip, a red or green laser, and a red dot sight. Beside him is a Russian support with an RPK-12. It is equipped with a red dot sight, again a laser, red or green, and a folding grip. But I am uncertain what this is on. It could be on Zavod 311 or it could be on Operation Locker. I'm not too sure, so I'll let you guys decide. Finally, the last shot, we can see a Chinese Q-5 sweeping in, and the Russian 9K22 Tunguska M is trying to shoot it down with heat seekers. The soldier is a Russian support, and he is holding the U-100 Mk5 with a holographic sight. And of course, this shot takes place on the Giant Radio Telescope map, or its real name, Rogue Transmission. And this shot ends the trailer and the breakdown I have for you guys. I hope you stay tuned to my channel when Battlefield 4 releases. I will very soon have an update video telling you guys the list of videos which I will be coming out with when Battlefield 4 comes out, and some plans I have to try to start a new network of YouTubers for Battlefield 4. Starting off with me, of course, and a good subscriber of mine, AnsonsGC. If you want to check his channel out, I will have a link down below. He does a bit of Minecraft and some Battlefield 4, and he's quite a nice guy, so if you are interested, check him out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like and a comment down below. I will appreciate it. Also, check out my other content on my channel for more Battlefield 4 videos. I will continue to strive for being your number one source for Battlefield 4 videos. Peace out, guys.